I am missing some information. Reverend, I'm missing something, an implement with which to open this chest. Could you tell me where to find it?
No, go to the devil!
What are you afraid of, Reverend? What is inside the chest?
I'm not afraid of anything. In fact, I do have the necessary implements, but if I have to give them to anyone, it will be to a representative of the law and no one else.
A broken bottle of whiskey. However, the Bishop of Knightsbridge was known for his sobriety. It would seem that the brutes who tortured the bishop to death were intoxicated with alcohol.
A broken phial and blood near the neck.
What a strange smell. Chemical components, I think.
Oh, bath salt. Those people living like came up with like bath salt and like ate them alive or something.
A whip?
No, it is a discipline for self-flagellation. It's a cilice designed to bruise the person wearing it. The bishop wore it as repentance. This very pious man must have had the habit of mortifying his flesh as a means of repentance. This metal rod is for fastening the chalice.
Okay, so that's what the stomach thing is. Can't do anything
The picture
about
of
that.
Peregrine Maitland, commander of the infantry brigade of Her Majesty's Guards at Waterloo.
The Bishop of Knightsbridge has the same name as his ancestor, an illustrious family.
Closed. The veranda door hasn't been forced. Strange. Reverend, might I have the key?
No! You have no authority here. Let me call the police.
Perhaps
Oh
we
my
should
God,
listen
this
to him,
guy.
Holmes.
Perhaps you should let me get on with this, Watson.
A surgical scalpel covered in blood. There isn't any doubt the wounds on the bishop were administered with this scalpel.
Man, people are just leaving stuff all around this place.
I cannot leave now. This door has not been forced. Where does it lead, Reverend?
To His Excellency's room. There is just a mattress and a stool.
The bishop's bedroom. It is very austere. Nothing in particular here.
Oh, Watson, how come you're blocking my clues?
Watch where you're putting your feet, Watson. Have you noticed these prints upon the ground?
Well, yes, those muddy marks.
See here, Watson. Footprints can often provide more vital information than the very best of informants.
Yes, if you know how to make them talk, that is.
It's child's play, Watson. We will begin by excluding the contaminating prints, which are yours and mine from where we came in, and those of our dear Reverend who was so impatient to call the police.
Alright, so... Tick. This. On the size 9 shoes.
Size 9. Size 9. Size 9.
The hell?
Size 9.5. Size 9. Size 9.5. A fragment of stone. Peculiar. Hobnail boots like those worn by labourers. Hobnail boots like those worn by labourers. Hobnail boots like those worn by labourers. This print came from an expensive pair of shoes, and it seems recent. It is not a labourer's shoe. Hobnail boots like those worn by labourers. Hobnail boot. Well-worn shoes with an odd pattern on the soles. Hobnail boots.
Okay, so there's...
This print came from an expensive pair of shoes, and it seems recent. It is not a labourer's shoe.
Non-laborers.
Hobnail boots like those... Hobnail boots like those worn by... Hobnail boot. Hobnail...
Three?
Size 9. Size 9.5.
So these two are size 9.5.
Size 9.5.
So those two are one person. These two is one person, so that's two people, 3, 4 people.
That's not right. Start again. Perfect. We now know that there were 3 crooks.
Yes. I think that's true. Right?
Strange but true. One of the crooks was wearing a different pair of shoes when he left here. Therefore, we have 3 men who came in and left again, but one of them was wearing a different pair of shoes from the ones which he came in with.
So, all we have to do is look for a workman who likes Italian shoes.
That's not true. That means there has to be a shoe. Okay, let's go into the...
Let us look at our deduction board, Watson.
Okay, there you go. That's it. Deduction board. There we go. Alright, so let's start with the lax. Bishop's shoes are missing. That's true. Maybe he wore one of the bishop's shoes. Shoes. One of the murderers left in a different shoe. This means one of the murderers is a member of the clergy. One of the murderers left wearing a bishop's shoes. Not exactly sure yet. Oops. I like the deduction board. This is cool. Okay, so Verdana. Verdana was searched. Okay. Oh, come on. This thing is like so slow with the loading. It's like friggin'... There we go. Because the bishop tortured himself a lot, so he resisted the torture, and they basically ended up torturing him to death. I don't have clues for that yet.